GiGi of GiGi Eats Celebrities, and do you see these chompers right here? Yeah, well, they're gonna be chomping down on some deliciousness today because I have Chomps meat sticks in the kitchen. Do you see these sticks? These are Chomps. They are 100% grass-fed, grass-finished beef jerky sticks. They're so good on the go, and even though you wouldn't consider putting them in a recipe, that's what I'm going to do today. I am going to make 3 different recipes. The first one I'm going to make a Bloody Mary. Now, I don't drink alcohol, but if you want to make your Bloody Mary a naughty one, you can always add some Tito's vodka. I didn't say that. Shh. Okay, so I have a little mason jar here that I'm going to put my Bloody Mary into. You can use whatever cup you want, but I'm gonna use this puppy right here. Now, the first thing that you need is tomato juice. I'm gonna actually use tomato sauce though, because I like a little bit of a thicker consistency. So I'm gonna take this tomato sauce and I'm gonna put it in my jar here. Next, I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce. Did I say that correctly? Because I don't care if I did or not, it's going into the mix here. And since I have 15 ounces of tomato sauce in here, I'm going to use about 1/3 cup of Worcestershire sauce. And by the way, this is sweetened with xylitol. And that is completely appropriate for my diet and any paleo diets out there. I'm already wanting to drink this right now. But I gotta add the herbs and spices and stuff like that next. Next, I am going to add a pinch of cayenne pepper because this needs to be spicy. Now I'm gonna add a little paprika. Black pepper is always necessary. We have a pinch of salt here. We are going to put a little lemon in here. I'm cheating and using this already pre-squeezed lemon juice, but you can get your own lemon. And here I have some garlic powder. So while this might look like ginger, it's not. Don't worry. I know what you're thinking. Ginger in this would be kind of gross. This is horseradish root. Now, I have a grater, so I'm going to grate it in there. However, you can always get some pre-grated horseradish if you want, but I'm going to be fancy pants here, and I'm going to grate it into my mix. That is pungent. Did you see the magic that happened with my grater? Ooh! It's making my eyes water. Anyways, I'm going to put my tablespoon of horseradish into this mix right now. So this doesn't look like anything fancy right now because I need to add the most important ingredient. Chomps, duh. This variety right here is the jalapeno variety, which is going to be perfect in this spicy drink. I am going to dice one of these up and stick it in. Yummy. I'm really excited. And now I'm going to take another Chomp stick and I'm going to mix this all together. By the way, I don't know if I said this earlier, they are 100% sugar-free. That is why I adore them. Even more than the fact that they are 100% grass-fed and grass-finished. Yay! Ta-da! It is all complete. Now, you would add alcohol right now if you wanted to go that route, but I'm not going to because, as I said, I don't drink. But now I'm going to stick my beef jerky stick back in there. And it looks so pretty. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to garnish it with an olive. I know, I'm fancy like that. All right, the cocktail is ready. Now let me give it a try. That is good. That is really good. But you know what's going to be even better? This bite right here. Okay, well, with cocktail in hand, I am ready to get on to the next recipe. And this next recipe includes Brussels sprouts. Over medium-high heat, warm up 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Then add in your quartered and cleaned Brussels sprouts. Season your Brussels sprouts with salt and pepper and then cover them. After cooking the Brussels sprouts covered for 4 to 5 minutes, take off the cover and add in 2 sticks of chopped up chomps. Stir your combination together, add garlic powder, stir some more, and try not to eat the Brussels sprouts right out of the pan. It's very hard not to do. As you can see back there, the Brussels sprouts are done, but now I have one last recipe to make, and it is an omelette, which obviously includes chomps. So I'm gonna go make that now. Warm another tablespoon of olive oil in a skillet over medium-high heat. Then add 3 diced tomatoes. I used a variety of colors. Next, add 1 bunch of spinach and let the combination cook. Refuel with your Bloody Mary and then mix the tomatoes and spinach a little bit more. Crack 3 eggs into the pan, sprinkle in 2 chopped up chomps, and season with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Now all you have to do is stir this concoction together and wait patiently for 3 to 5 minutes until the eggs are cooked. Okay, cocktail is still in hand and my other recipes are complete. Now, I need to try them. I'm really excited too. As you guys all know, I love to eat food, so let's get going here. Let me get in here and have some Brussels sprouts with some chomps. Whoa! No, this is outstanding. These Brussels sprouts, the chomps lends a really nice, like salty, meaty flavor. It's honestly, dare I say, better than bacon. It's so good. So good. You would never expect to put meat sticks in your Brussels sprouts, right? Well, now you should. I am the master at making Brussels sprouts. However, I think I should just give all the credit to Chomps because, let's be real, that's what I'm tasting here in this dish. Next up is the omelet that I said I was making with Chomps. Here we have it. Are you kidding me? All 3 of these recipes are out of this world. I am so happy right now. This is so good, and it's also really dangerous because I'm going to eat this entire thing. No joke. No joke. Now, as you guys know, I tend to be really biased when it comes to my recipes, which is why I actually have someone here today to taste test these things as well and let me know her thoughts. If she likes it, then these recipes are bomb. So please, everyone, welcome Deanna. Now, I have not only a Bloody Mary, but I also have sauteed Brussels sprouts, and then I also have an omelet. Now, the main ingredient here is something called Chomps Beef Sticks. They are 100% grass-fed, grass-finished beef snack sticks. You know, those things that you can find when you're on the go, that kind of stuff. And usually they're really disgusting, and they're full of nitrates and sugar and that kind of stuff. But this beef snack stick company is so healthy for you, and there's no sugar. And you know me, I do not like sugar. So, are you ready to try some?
Yeah, but I have a quick question.
Yes.
I know that I'm familiar with grass-fed, but what's grass-finished?
It's all about how you finish the product. A lot of the beef that you see in the market is, sure, it eats grass, you know, its entire life, but then it's shipped off to a feedlot. And in the feedlot, they're force-fed grains and things to fatten them up really quickly. Whereas grass-fed, grass-finished, they are finished on the pasture.
Wow.
And they're not fed any corn or anything, which translate the meat into being very, very healthy because it's full of omega-3 fatty acids thanks to its constant feed of grasses. I like to call it the fish walking on land. Kind of weird, right?
And how do we know, how can we become educated on what type of grass they're actually eating?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of companies are getting away with just saying grass-fed. You have to make sure it says grass-finished. If it doesn't say grass-finished, be very skeptical. Now, on these packages right here, it says 100% grass-fed beef. That means it is 100% grass-fed. And it also has no hormones, no antibiotics, no nitrates, and no nitrites, except for those ones naturally occurring in celery juice and salt. Awesome. Anyways, I really want you to try these recipes, though, before they get cold. So, have at it. Would you like a sip of delicious Bloody Mary first?
Actually, yes, I would. Really tasty.
You like it? Okay, good. Now, onto the Brussels sprouts. I shall lift it up for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good.
She's a lot taller than I.
Sorry, guys.
Yes? Those are good.
It tastes really, really good together.
Yeah, I'm really loving that combination. I think that this right here is a match made in heaven. Success number 2?
Number 2.
All right. Last but not least, we have the omelet.
We're going to go 3 for 3, right?
Let's hope, let's hope, let's hope.
That's really good.
Yes! Yes! Winner!
We have a winner. Yeah!
Well, I actually think it's all because of Chomps. It has nothing to do with me and my cooking ability. Now, what you could also do with Chomps is you could sprinkle it on salads. You could use it to thicken tomato sauce. You could put it in stews. You could do so many different things with this stuff, and I'm going to continue to experiment.
And where can I find Chomps?
You can actually find it online at
Yay.
chomps.com, and they'll ship it to your door like that.
And Christmas is coming, so great present.
Yeah, seriously, stocking stuffer right there, and then you can stuff it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Well, Deanna's chomps are happy, my chomps are happy, and we are going to continue to chow down. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out Chomps, and I'll see you next week.
Bye. Thanks for having me.
Yes, thank you so much for coming. Now we can just eat and eat and eat and eat. Yum.